For thousands of years, healers across ancient civilizations knew something that modern medicine is only now beginning to validate. A simple oil, extracted from a humble bean, has the power to dramatically improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and restore vitality in ways that seem almost miraculous. If you're a man over 70 dealing with declining energy, poor circulation, stiff joints, or diminished masculine vitality, what I'm about to share could genuinely change your life. I'm Dr. Susan Parker, wellness and longevity advocate, and today I'm revealing exactly where and how to apply castor oil to experience the kind of rejuvenation that makes men say they feel decades younger. Let me be direct. Castor oil isn't some trendy supplement or expensive pharmaceutical creation. It's been used therapeutically for over 4,000 years, documented in ancient Egyptian medical texts, Ayurvedic medicine, and traditional Chinese healing practices. But modern science has finally uncovered why it works so powerfully, especially for men over 70 whose bodies are fighting inflammation, poor circulation, and hormonal decline. The secret lies in castor oil's unique molecular structure. It contains an exceptionally high concentration of ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid that penetrates deeply through your skin and triggers a cascade of healing responses. When applied topically to specific areas, it increases blood flow dramatically, reduces inflammatory compounds, stimulates lymphatic drainage, and even influences hormone production. These aren't vague wellness claims. They're measurable physiological effects that directly address the core issues aging men face. Now, here's what almost nobody tells you. Where you apply castor oil matters enormously. Rubbing it randomly on your skin provides minimal benefit. But when applied strategically to specific anatomical zones, the effects amplify exponentially. I'm going to give you the exact locations and application protocol that produce the most dramatic results for men over 70. The first and most important application zone is your lower abdomen, specifically the area below your navel, extending down to your pubic bone. This region sits directly above your prostate, bladder, and the complex network of blood vessels and nerves that control pelvic function. For men over 70, inflammation in this area is almost universal, contributing to urinary issues, reduced circulation to the pelvic region, and declining masculine vitality. Here's the exact technique. Use organic, cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil. Quality matters tremendously because inferior oils lack the therapeutic concentration of ricinoleic acid and may contain contaminants. Pour about 2 tablespoons of castor oil into your palm and rub your hands together to warm it slightly. Then apply it generously to your entire lower abdomen, from just below your navel down to your pubic area, and extending slightly to the sides toward your hip bones. Massage the oil in circular motions, clockwise, following the direction of your intestinal flow. Use moderate pressure, firm enough to feel the tissue beneath, but not painful. Spend at least 3 to 5 minutes massaging this area. This isn't just spreading oil on skin. You're mechanically stimulating blood flow, encouraging lymphatic drainage, and helping the oil penetrate deeply into the tissues beneath. The magic happens when you apply heat after the oil massage. Take a clean cotton cloth, an old towel works perfectly, and soak it in hot water. Wring out the excess water so it's damp but not dripping. Place this warm cloth over your oiled lower abdomen and then cover it with a heating pad set to medium heat or a hot water bottle. Lie down comfortably and let the heat work for 30 to 45 minutes. This combination of castor oil, massage, and heat creates what's called a castor oil pack, and it's far more powerful than simply applying oil alone. The heat drives the oil deeper into your tissues, dilates blood vessels to improve circulation dramatically, and creates a deep, penetrating warmth that reduces inflammation in your prostate, bladder, and surrounding structures. Men report feeling a profound sense of relief and relaxation during and after this treatment. Do this protocol 3 to 4 times weekly, ideally in the evening before bed. Within 2 weeks, most men notice improved urinary flow, reduced nighttime bathroom trips, and a general sense of vitality returning to their pelvic region. By 4 weeks, many report improvements in masculine function they haven't experienced in years. The inflammation that was choking off blood flow and nerve signaling gradually dissipates, allowing your body to function as it was designed to. The second critical application zone is your lower back, specifically the area directly over your kidneys and adrenal glands. These organs sit in the mid to lower back region, roughly at the level of your lowest ribs, one on each side of your spine. Your adrenal glands produce hormones that regulate energy, stress response, and even support testosterone production. Your kidneys filter your blood and maintain fluid balance, directly affecting blood pressure and circulation. After 70, these organs often become sluggish and inflamed from decades of processing stress hormones, environmental toxins, and metabolic waste. This manifests as chronic fatigue, poor stress resilience, and reduced vitality. Castor oil applied to this area stimulates these organs, improves their blood supply, and helps them function more efficiently. Apply the same amount of castor oil, about 2 tablespoons, to your entire lower back area. Have someone help you if reaching is difficult, or use a long-handled applicator. Massage the oil into the skin over your kidney area with circular motions for several minutes. Then apply the warm, damp cloth and heating pad exactly as you did for your abdomen. Lie on your back so the heat penetrates deeply and rest for 30 to 45 minutes. Many men alternate application sites, doing the lower abdomen on Monday and Thursday and the lower back on Tuesday and Friday, giving each area focused attention. Others do both zones in the same session, spending 45 minutes on the abdomen, then flipping over for another 45 minutes on the back. Choose what fits your schedule and energy level, but consistency matters more than duration. The third strategic application zone surprises most people: the soles of your feet. Your feet contain thousands of nerve endings and are connected through reflexology points to every organ system in your body. The area on the sole of your foot corresponding to your prostate and pelvic organs is located on the inner edge of your heel, while the area corresponding to your kidneys and adrenals is in the middle of your foot's arch. Before bed, massage a generous amount of castor oil into the soles of both feet, paying special attention to the inner heel and arch areas. Use firm, deep pressure with your thumbs, working the oil in for 3 to 5 minutes per foot. Then put on old cotton socks, castor oil stains, and sleep with the oil working overnight. This foot application is incredibly convenient because you can do it while sitting in bed, watching television, or reading, and it requires no heating pad or cloth. The transdermal absorption through your feet is surprisingly effective, and many men report improved sleep quality, reduced leg cramping, and better morning energy when they use this nightly foot protocol. It's the easiest of the 3 application zones and can be done every single night without concern. Now let me explain what's happening inside your body when you use castor oil correctly. The ricinoleic acid penetrates through your skin and begins interacting with specific receptors in your tissues. This triggers the release of compounds that dilate blood vessels, bringing a surge of oxygen-rich blood to areas that may have been relatively starved of circulation for years. In your prostate and pelvic region, this improved blood flow reduces congestion, shrinks inflammation, and restores healthy tissue function. Simultaneously, castor oil stimulates your lymphatic system, the network of vessels that removes cellular waste and inflammatory compounds from your tissues. As we age, lymphatic circulation slows dramatically, allowing toxins and inflammatory debris to accumulate. This creates a vicious cycle where inflammation breeds more inflammation. Castor oil breaks this cycle by mechanically and chemically stimulating lymph movement, carrying away the accumulated waste. In your adrenal glands and kidneys, the increased blood flow delivers fresh nutrients and oxygen while removing metabolic byproducts that impair function. Your adrenals begin producing hormones more efficiently, which improves energy, mood, and even supports healthy testosterone levels. Your kidneys filter blood more effectively, which lowers blood pressure naturally and reduces fluid retention that many older men experience. Let me share the story of George, a 74-year-old man who came to me exhausted and discouraged. He was waking up 5 times nightly to urinate. His energy was gone by mid-afternoon, and his intimate life with his wife had essentially ended. He'd tried medications that caused side effects he couldn't tolerate, and he felt resigned to decline. I taught him the castor oil protocol. Lower abdomen packs 4 times weekly, lower back packs 3 times weekly, and nightly foot applications. Within 3 weeks, George reported sleeping through most nights with only one brief wake-up. His daytime energy improved noticeably. By 8 weeks, he told me, with visible emotion, that he and his wife had reconnected intimately for the first time in over 2 years. The inflammation and poor circulation that had been strangling his vitality had finally released. Here's what makes castor oil particularly valuable for men over 70. It works gently and cumulatively without the harsh side effects of pharmaceutical interventions. There's no chemical shock to your system, no hormonal disruption, no risk of dependency. You're simply giving your body the tools to heal itself by improving circulation and reducing inflammation, the 2 most critical factors in age-related decline. Some important practical details. Always use a barrier between your skin and the heating pad, because castor oil can damage electrical heating elements if it soaks through. An old towel or plastic wrap works perfectly. Wear old clothing or cover your furniture because castor oil stains are permanent. The inconvenience is minor compared to the benefits, but preparation prevents frustration. You can reuse the cotton cloth for multiple applications. After each use, fold it with the oiled side inward and store it in a glass jar or plastic bag in the refrigerator. It remains effective for several weeks. When it becomes too saturated or starts to smell off, discard it and prepare a fresh one. Some men experience mild detoxification symptoms in the first week, things like slight headache, fatigue, or loose stools. This happens because you're mobilizing stored toxins and inflammatory compounds that have accumulated for years. These symptoms are temporary and mild, usually resolving within a few days. Drinking plenty of water helps flush these released toxins out of your system more efficiently. If you have any skin conditions, open wounds, or active infections in the application areas, wait until they heal before starting castor oil therapy. While castor oil itself is quite safe, applying it to compromised skin can cause irritation. Similarly, if you have a pacemaker or other implanted electronic device, consult your doctor before using heating pads over those areas. Now let's talk about optimizing your results by combining castor oil therapy with complementary habits. First, hydration is crucial. Castor oil works by improving circulation and lymphatic flow, both of which require adequate hydration to function optimally. Drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, concentrated in the morning and afternoon to avoid nighttime bathroom trips. Second, gentle movement enhances castor oil's effects dramatically. After your castor oil pack session, take a 10-minute walk if you're able. This movement helps circulate the newly mobilized blood and lymph, carrying healing throughout your body. Even simple stretching or light yoga amplifies the benefits. Third, support your results with anti-inflammatory nutrition. While castor oil reduces inflammation topically, feeding your body anti-inflammatory foods creates synergy. Focus on wild-caught fatty fish, colorful vegetables, berries, nuts, olive oil, and herbs like turmeric and ginger. Minimize sugar, processed foods, and excessive alcohol, all of which promote inflammation that fights against your castor oil therapy. Fourth, prioritize sleep. Your body does its deepest healing and restoration during sleep. Castor oil therapy supports this process, but you need to give your body adequate rest time to execute the repairs. Aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly in a cool, dark room. One question men frequently ask: can castor oil therapy help if you're already on medications for prostate issues, blood pressure, or other conditions? In most cases, yes, absolutely. Castor oil works through different mechanisms than pharmaceuticals and generally complements rather than interferes with standard treatments. However, always inform your doctor about any complementary therapies you're using, especially if you're on blood pressure medications, because improving circulation naturally may allow for medication adjustments over time. Another common question: how long should you continue castor oil therapy? Unlike medications that you take indefinitely to suppress symptoms, castor oil is helping your body actually heal and restore function. Many men find that after 3 to 6 months of consistent use, they can reduce frequency to just once or twice weekly for maintenance. Some continue more frequently because they love how it makes them feel. There's no risk of dependency or diminished effectiveness over time, so let your results and preferences guide you. Let me address the cost factor because some men worry that therapeutic-grade castor oil might be expensive. A 16-ounce bottle of high-quality organic castor oil costs roughly $15 to $25 and lasts approximately 2 months with regular use. That's less than 50 cents per application. Compare this to medications that cost hundreds monthly or procedures that cost thousands, and castor oil becomes remarkably cost-effective therapy. I also want to emphasize the psychological benefit that's harder to quantify, but equally valuable. When you commit to this self-care ritual 3 or 4 times weekly, you're sending a powerful message to yourself. I'm worth the investment of time and attention. I refuse to accept decline as inevitable. I'm actively participating in my healing and vitality. This mindset shift itself has therapeutic value beyond the physical benefits of the oil. Many men tell me that their castor oil sessions become a meditative, deeply relaxing practice. Lying quietly for 45 minutes with soothing heat, perhaps with calming music or simply silence, provides stress relief that modern life rarely offers. The reduction in stress hormones amplifies all the other healing benefits and contributes to the profound sense of rejuvenation men experience. For maximum convenience, you can prepare everything in advance. Set up a comfortable spot with pillows. Have your castor oil, cloth, plastic barrier, and heating pad ready to go. Make it a ritual you actually look forward to, rather than a chore you dread. Some men do their sessions while listening to audiobooks or podcasts, making it productive relaxation time. Here's a powerful amplification technique for advanced users. After several weeks of consistent castor oil therapy, add gentle abdominal breathing during your pack sessions. As you lie with the warm pack on your lower abdomen, practice slow, deep belly breathing. Inhale deeply, allowing your abdomen to rise and expand. Exhale fully, feeling your abdomen soften and relax. This breathing pattern massages your internal organs from the inside while the castor oil and heat work from the outside, creating a profound therapeutic effect. Let me be clear about realistic expectations. Castor oil therapy is powerful, but not instantaneous magic. You won't apply it once and wake up transformed. The benefits accumulate over weeks as inflammation gradually subsides, circulation steadily improves, and your tissues heal. Most men notice initial improvements within 2 to 3 weeks, with continued enhancement over 2 to 3 months. Patience and consistency deliver the results. Also understand that castor oil therapy works best as part of a holistic approach to vitality and longevity. If you continue eating inflammatory foods, remaining sedentary, sleeping poorly, and managing stress inadequately, castor oil alone won't overcome those obstacles. But when combined with reasonably healthy lifestyle habits, it becomes a powerful catalyst that accelerates and amplifies your overall wellness. Before we close, let me give you the complete protocol in simple steps. 3 to 4 evenings weekly, apply 2 tablespoons of organic castor oil to your lower abdomen, massaging clockwise for 3 to 5 minutes. Cover with a warm, damp cloth and heating pad, and rest for 30 to 45 minutes. 2 to 3 times weekly, do the same protocol on your lower back over your kidney area. Every night before bed, massage castor oil into the soles of both feet, focusing on the inner heel and arch, then wear cotton socks overnight. Track your progress simply. Note your nighttime bathroom trips, your daytime energy level, and your overall sense of vitality weekly. Within a month, you should see measurable improvements that motivate continued practice. If you're not seeing results after 6 weeks of consistent, correct application, consult a healthcare practitioner to rule out underlying issues that may need additional attention. One final truth. Your body at 70, 75, 80, or beyond still possesses remarkable healing capacity when given the right support. Declining vitality isn't a sentence you must accept passively. Simple natural interventions like strategically applied castor oil can unlock healing responses that have been dormant for years, waiting for the right stimulus. Men over 70 who commit to this practice consistently report feeling more energetic, sleeping better, having improved pelvic comfort and function, and experiencing an overall sense of rejuvenation that makes them feel decades younger. Not literally 20 again, but remarkably better than they felt at 65 or even 60. That's the realistic promise of castor oil therapy done correctly and consistently. You now have the complete knowledge where to apply, how often, and what to expect. The only remaining ingredient is your commitment to actually do it. Castor oil sitting in a bottle provides zero benefit. Castor oil applied consistently to the right places transforms lives. Starting tonight, you can begin this ancient healing practice that modern science now validates. Give your body 45 minutes of focused healing attention 3 times this week. Notice how you feel, how you sleep, how your energy shifts. Let the results speak for themselves and motivate continued practice. Share this knowledge with other men who are struggling with the same issues, who feel resigned to decline, who think nothing natural could possibly help. This simple practice has the power to restore quality of life, confidence, and vitality that seemed permanently lost. Your best years don't have to be behind you. With the right knowledge and consistent action, remarkable rejuvenation is possible at any age. Here's to feeling younger, stronger, and more vital than you have in years. See you in the next video.